Good morning, everyone. Today's experiment is selectivity of a super heterodyne receiver. So, what is heterodyning? The process of mixing two signals having different frequencies to produce a new frequency is called heterodyning. The super heterodyne receiver converts every selected RF signal to a fixed lower frequency called IF frequency, that is 455 kHz. So today we are doing selectivity. What is selectivity? As the name suggests, it is the ability of a receiver to select the desired signal among all the signals which are present at the input. Here is the apparatus which we are using today. This is our transmitter. And the specification of this transmitter which we are having, this section is the function generator. This is the function generator. The frequency is up to 10 kHz. From this switch we can select the frequency and variation. With these two ports we can vary the amplitude, we can vary the frequency and amplitude of the signal. So this is the carrier generator. From here we can change the frequency. With this we can change the frequency, and with this port we can change the level of the signal. So this is medium wave range up to 15 kHz. This section is modulator. From here we can select the carrier balance, and from here the level of the signal. This is our message signal which we have put. This is 400 Hz and this is amplitude near about 500 millivolt. This is the waveform of our message signal in yellow color. This is our carrier which we have fixed purpose at reference level. This is 900 kHz and the amplitude is 2 volt. Here we can see this is our carrier. As we have fixed at reference level 900 kHz and the amplitude is 2 volt. So now we are connecting the signal. This is our message signal which we have put 400 Hz and 500 millivolt. So this is the output of the message signal and this is input. This is my carrier signal which I have put 900 kHz and 2 volt. This I have connected at carrier in. This is the output of the balanced modulator. Here we can see of this experiment is our receiver, AM receiver. So this is the modulated signal. I will give the signal to RF input. This is RF input, and this section of the receiver is RF amplifier. This is our local oscillator. Both are mixing and a new frequency generate. This is our mixer and this is IF amplifier 1, IF amplifier 2, local oscillator, and this is our diode detector, and this is audio output, detected output. As I have put the frequency, carrier frequency 900 kHz and the amplitude is 2 volt. So this is my RF signal, modulated signal, which I have applied at the RF, and this is RF amplifier, and this is my local oscillator. So I have tuned a frequency that can give me a difference of 545 kilohertz. So as I tune, you can hear a sound in the speaker of a receiver. So this is the method of tuning. Now I have tuned this receiver at 1350 kilohertz, 1350 kilohertz. You can observe as I am changing the frequency. This sound becomes very low and there is no output. As I tuned the circuit at a fixed frequency 1350, the sound is very clear and I am getting the detected output at CRO in yellow color. This is our modulated signal and this is the output. As I give the message signal of 400 Hz and I am getting here 400 Hz in yellow color, we can see I am getting 400 Hz output. So my practical is today, as I told, selectivity. So now I start the process of selectivity. So this was a reference point which I have already tuned. Again I am telling you, this is 400 Hz 500 millivolt signal. This is our message signal. This is my carrier. 900 kilohertz reference point. This is modulator or balance modulator, RF amplifier. So all this was a reference point which I have told. Now what we have to do for selectivity? For selectivity, I have changed the carrier frequency without any changing at receiver or output level. I have to change the carrier frequency in the ratio of 10, 12 or 50. So I am changing this in 10 points. As I get the output on 9 kilohertz, I have seen here. So on the reference point, I have applied all the signals and final output is 400 Hz and near about 500 millivolt. So now I have changed the frequency 910, 920, 930, 940 onwards at upper level and same in the lower level 890, 880, 870 up to level I am getting my output of 400 millivolt. So now I have changed the carrier frequency 890 and I am getting output here 400 Hz and 400 millivolt. So in this way I will change the frequency on downward. So this reading, one reading I have told you with reference and one reading with reference to upward section. So now I have changed the carrier on upward direction 910 and I am getting output here 400 Hz and 400 millivolts. So in this way I will change the frequency 910, 920, 930, 940 and downwards 890, 880, 870, 860. So I will provide you the rest of the readings.